Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. Swing Wing Sing here with another new unboxing of this, and that is the Hobby Boss 1/72nd scale F-16 Fighting Falcon. So now this is the F-16C version, and if you haven't yet guessed, of course I am going to build it in the rival Air Force, that is the Pakistan Air Force scheme, and this is going to be my very first PAF jet that I will build on this channel. The F-16 is one of the very few American jets that I really like, and I wanted to build it. Wasn't sure what kit to go with, but you know, this seems to be a simple to assemble kit, so let's have a look at the box and the contents. So the side of the box, here it shows you the side profile of the F-16 with some information about the F-16 Fighting Falcon, originally designed for the US Air Force and serving in 24 countries. Here's the left side profile, and here's the copyright 2008, made in China. Looking at the other edge, so there's information in I believe Chinese, and here's the kit number 80274 with the barcode there. Third edge, which is the same box art that you see out here on the main box art. So that box art, F-16 Fighting Falcon Hobby Boss kit number, and the other side is also pretty much similar, with the only difference that it's mentioned in Chinese out here. Okay, so here we are, and not too many sprues. So that's the first sprue there. It's got the fuselage lower section, and it's got a few drop tanks and hard points. That's the first sprue. Here's the second sprue. This is the top section of the aircraft. Here's the third sprue. That's the clear canopy, the clear parts. Fourth sprue, this only has the rudder assembly, so that's the fourth sprue. And we've got the fifth sprue, which is the most detailed one, or has more of the parts here. It's got the cockpit here, it's got the air intakes, the horizontal stabilizers, and there's another kind of tail section here. So I believe there's a difference between the C and the D models, so I guess that's the one for the D model, and it's got the exhaust nozzles as well. We'll have a look at the detail on the parts as we move into the box. Here is the decal sheet. So this is entirely a US Air Force decal sheet. If I can bring a close up here. I won't be using them except the common decals wherever they are, because I'll be building a Pakistan Air Force version, followed by the painting guide. Now, usually the US Air Force and the Pakistan Air Force F-16s are pretty much in the same paint scheme, so I think I'll stick with this, but I'll use some photo references as well to guide my painting endeavors. Okay, so this one is for the 64th Aggressor Squadron, and had I built an American F-16, I would definitely have gone for the Aggressors scheme, because I really love the Aggressor schemes on the F-16s. Followed by the instruction sheet. Oh, look at that. This instruction sheet, so it just has two pieces, or one big piece of paper on which there's these exploded diagrams with they haven't really mentioned the step numbers, but if you have a look at it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 steps in total for the assembly, but it looks to be a fairly simple to assemble kit, and then followed by the sprue map out here. This is the sprue guide. So that's the instruction sheet, and now let's quickly have a look at the sprues. Okay, so with my X-Acto knife, let me cut open the plastic bag here and bring out the first sprue sprue. Okay, so there we are. That's the first sprue. Let me bring a close up in here. It's got the exhaust assemblies, it's got the cockpit assemblies here, the air intake as well, and the rudder assembly, horizontal stabilizers. Looks to be pretty detailed. So it includes 2 seats, so you can also build a 2-seat version, which is the D version here. So, you know, depending on what type you're going to build. And here are the 2 cockpits. So this is the twin-seater cockpit, this is the single-seat cockpit. I will be sticking to the single-seat version, so that's the cockpit that I'll be using with 1 seat. So quite a good detail there on that. You can see some panel details here, nicely detailed. It's not too deep and not too shallow either. Good detail there. Good detail on the nose cone as well. Pretty good detail there. That is, I think, the undercarriage door, I believe. And there's good interior detail there. Look at that detail on the main undercarriage. The exhausts are very well detailed. You can see that. And with some dry brushing, you know, I hope to bring out the detail on the exhaust. So that's sprue number 1. Moving on to sprue number 2. Okay, so we've got the lower fuselage section. We've got hard points, nicely detailed hard points there. The wheels, undercarriage wheels, and the drop tanks of the F-16. So that's sprue number 2. Good bit of detail there. You can see on the fuselage. Nice panel lines there. Good interior detail. Sprue number 3, which is a pretty simple one, and that's the simply the rudder assembly there, and that's about it. Good panels there, good panel detailing on the rudder, very nice. So that's sprue number 3. So here's sprue number 4. So that's the upper part of the fuselage here, and as you can see, the detail looks to be a little shallow out here, but I'm just afraid that, you know, this detail might be obscured once I paint over it. My paint coat will have to be really thin in order to have this detail, because, you know, as I can feel it with my thumb, it's pretty I mean, it's pretty shallow. So I'm not sure, maybe a wash might detail it a little bit. Really love this kind of detail that's there on the F-16. The underside of this also has these pre-marked spaces for the hard points. So that's a good add-on. You don't have to drill the holes separately. So that's a nice aspect of this kit. The clear parts. So 2-piece clear part canopy. It's clean enough, quite shiny and clean, but I will still, you know, give it a coat of future, and before that I'll probably polish it. And I think that's the HUD out there, if you can see it. So those are the clear parts. So that completes all the sprues, and we are going to start building this kit as soon as I find time. So the next upcoming build on the channel will be that of the F-16. So stay tuned. See you again. Bye-bye.